Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Ben Simmons. At shooting guard, Cameron Thomas. At the other guard position, Spencer Dinwiddie. At center, Nicholas Claxton. At the other forward position, Mikal Bridges. The head coach of the visiting team is John Vaughn. Now, introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago! A 6'4" guard, number 12, Hayo Dosunmu. At forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. A 6'10" center, number 9, DeRozen. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozen.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Thomas in at the 2. And for the Bulls, Levine is the 2 with DeRozen at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Here's Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Here's DeRozen. Cashes in the 12-footer.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Thomas. There's a screen. Here's Claxton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
A smooth pull-up by DeRozen. There's so much confidence behind his shot.
Out to the right wing. And it's Chicago with a board. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting uphill at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Now Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. DeRozen with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thomas, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. Here's Dinwiddie. Plenty of space. Can't get it to drop. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozen. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. He was all alone on that one.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
For Chicago, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. It's Levine with a drive. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Dinwiddie. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Releases from 15. Thomas misses. The Bulls have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Here's DeRozen. And the dunk by DeRozen.
Getting out there with the slam. DeMar DeRozen leaves nothing to chance.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Top rebounders over the past month. Second, Nikola Vucevic.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
To Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
3.
Bridges has got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Levine goes back up. It's deflected. Now Dinwiddie. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Baseline jumper. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Levine can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Thomas from deep 3-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Sinks the tray.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
DeRozen's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Here's the pick. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Levine finds DeRozen. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. Thomas, that's good. Levine with it. Give him 8 points now. DeRozen with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. He can't get it to go. Vucevic with some nice D. From deep. And DeRozen with the basket. On the assist by Levine. DeRozen's got 19 points. And the Nets call time here.
It's time for the greatest crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for DeSumo. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Thomas. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 14-point game. Caruso against Dinwiddie. And here's Harris outside. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Nets. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Bridges. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
Curry. He's checked in for Brooklyn.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Bridges hits them both. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Bulls. For 3, here's Harris. Knocks it down from distance.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Oh, stolen by Harris. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Goes to
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Beverly. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Harris. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Nets ball.
The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Nets in 5th.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
So the Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Harris passes to Curry. Here's O'Neal. 3-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's DeRozen with the drive. And the dunk by DeRozen.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozen with the flush.
Now here's Curry. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozen. That'll be a second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Claxton.
For the Nets, Cameron Johnson.
Here's Curry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3.
Johnson.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Bradley misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Harris passes to Curry. Back to Harris. Here's the floater. A good look from Johnson. Again, the Nets score.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Chicago leading. DeRozen for 3. Connects from downtown. DeRozen's got 26 points.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Assist from
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
.136 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. That one goes. Count it. And he's got 28 now.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Over to the left wing from deep, Johnson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his third assist of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for DeRozen.
3-1-2 crew.
A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. Beverly for three. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Outside Curry. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the basket by Curry.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Shot on the wing. And the Bulls get it back. Drummond. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Royce O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond. One shot.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5, and it's O'Neal off the drive, off with the layup.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Now Curry. Outside Finney-Smith. Over Jones. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
49.
Bulls out in front. Up 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Ben Simmons. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. LaVine. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, LaVine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
That free throw good from LaVine. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Here's Claxton. Bridges finds Johnson. Now here's Simmons. 6 to shoot. 10 feet away. And the bucket is good.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
LaVine, that one's good. LaVine's got 13 now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Right wing from deep, Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Claxton, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him. And so here is Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine. Again, the Bulls score.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Simmons with it. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
2020 wasn't kind to many people, but it was a great year for Derek Jones Jr. Winning the dunk contest, then playing in the finals in the bubble with the Heat.
Well, the best moment in 2020 for Derek Jones Jr., Richard, the offseason, getting paid.
Yeah, Derek signing a 2-year, $19 million deal. An incredible accomplishment when you consider Jones Jr. went undrafted. He was a two-way guy and played a lot in the G League.
And he drops it first. And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozen is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. Jones hits them both. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. High post Claxton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
The first one falls. Williams is checked in for Chicago. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's DeRozen, and the dunk by DeRozen.
Okay, Mr. DeRozen. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3 from DeRozen. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Shooting 2.
good from Bridges.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Bridges hits them both. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's DeRozen missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly and not pleasant.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Thomas. He's got 5. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Thomas has got 7 points.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. He's taking the mid-range. It's a winning shot.
And Levine throw it down.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Nikola Vucevic.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
The Nets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Thomas. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Assisted.
Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's DeRozen. 33 points for him. Count that one.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Brooklyn's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Lets it fly. Dinwiddie, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Simmons. Here's Bridges. Williams defending. Counted. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
That is powerful.
Yes.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Dinwiddie with it. 9 points for him in his last game. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Assisted by.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. And Williams over to help. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Simmons has got 6 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Williams. Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozen. And it's Beverly in for DeSumo. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Bridges. Harris is checked in for Thomas. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Here's Beverly, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Shoots over Curry. Here's Drummond. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Drummond's got 9.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done. Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Brooklyn's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Harris. And that one's long. Chicago has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And the jam by Drummond.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question. Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Curry, the 3 ball. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Beverly. And the layup is good off the glass. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Simmons. Give him 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Curry. Inside. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Shoots from the baseline. Here's Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the first
It
half.
goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
Steph Curry.
Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Jones comes in for Bradley. And it's White in for Zach LaVine. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Well, the Nets shooting is around 55% so far. Beverly against Curry. Outside Johnson. For 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got 8 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Beverly. No good, off the front rim.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
To the middle. Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Seth Curry taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Curry nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Beverly for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Simmons against Vucevic. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Johnson with it. Harris on the wing. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Curry. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Caruso. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Curry. Chicago grabs the miss. They led the game at one point by 20. To the wing, right side. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons finds Harris. The 3 from Curry. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They're leading because of the work on the offensive glass. Step one, grab the board. Step two, put it back in their face.
Yeah, some teams like to send everyone back on defense. They've taken the opposite approach.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, DeMar DeRozen has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. Thomas has got 11 points. Chicago has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Levine, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets, Ben Simmons.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Takes a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago shooting at a very efficient 67%. The deep 3 from Levine. Rebound Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
Dinwiddie.
6 points for him.
For 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Williams. And there's another one for the Bulls.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Simmons. To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Screen by Bridges. From 9 feet. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
When he gets that close to the rim, it takes great D to stop him.
3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Dosunmu's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Snatched away. Pass to Vucevic. Now DeRozan. Over Simmons. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the left wing. Williams against Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. got a piece of it. Outside Levine. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The baseline J drained it for 2 points. Levine's got 25 points in the game.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, clear for takeoff.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Dinwiddie. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Thomas. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's another one for the Nets. Well, Levine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy. Just not effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
Timeout called. The Bulls. The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And a change for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Nice D from Bridges. Well, Brooklyn's shooting is around 55% so far. Dinwiddie left side. And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Thomas. Lets it fly. A quick shot there. It's off target.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Pulls up. Knocks it loose. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
To the left side wing. Here's Claxton. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
DeRozen for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Drummond against Bridges. Here's Levine for three. On target from range. Levine's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Thomas. The three is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's DeRozen, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And a different kind of score. DeRozen attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozen. And Grant DeRozen, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozen in his game just continued to age like fine wine.
Levine with a steal. Only one man back on D. He goes up, and Levine throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by DeRozen.
And when DeMar DeRozen is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Lets it go from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And the dunk by DeRozen.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozen, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
It's time for Eastern.
Chicago ends up going with a new group. Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. Curry passes to Harris. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Curry. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Caruso finds Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now let's see which squads have been making a real impact with their shot blocking. The real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Brooklyn, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both.
A man looking good from the line so far this half.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Harris outside. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And Beverly gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Curry passes to Johnson. Back to Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 23. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
First one falls for him. And so Curry nails both of them. Well, Chicago's shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. And a strong finish with two hands.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Curry against Beverly. Pass to Harris. This one for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Bradley. And Chicago again with a bucket.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Beverly against Curry. There's the three. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got his first points in this one.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Up top, Curry. He's got 25. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Beverly. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. And Johnson drops them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Caruso can't hit that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Harris for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
DeMar DeRozen's checked in for Caruso.
DeMar DeRozen.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's White. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Nets shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 7 assists in the game. Wing shot on the way. And Beverly gets it to go. Hey, Beverly's got 6 in the quarter.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
The
Bulls out in front. They're up by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Nets, Joe Harris out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Bridges. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Chicago shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Fires from the wing. Beverly shot off. Dinwiddie against Beverly. Pass to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Now Bridges. Shoots over Levine. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Levine. The Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn trailing. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. And it's good. 2 points.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
And the shot goes. DeRozen's got 45 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
To the paint. Harris's shot is good.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Shots blocked. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Count it. Bridges has got 19 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Beverly for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game. The Nets have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. The 3. Here's Vucevic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Bulls lead by 10.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Harris. Over to the wing, and here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's DeSumo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Yes, it's good.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
The Nets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Claxton. Bridges with it, defended by DeRozen. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's DeRozen. Again, the Bulls score.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozen, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Bridges with it, picked up by DeRozen. Pass to Thomas. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. DeRozen for three. Gets the three to fall.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. Here's Thomas. Here's an 8-footer. Oh, and Levine with a block.
When you got a bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Vucevic.
Nets ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. Thomas, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Levine. Pass to O'Neal. The three. Fires in the triple.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Bridges outside. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Here's Thomas. No good from outside. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozen.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. A moment here for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce. She's got an update on Alex Caruso. Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. And you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Ben Simmons grabs the board. And for the Nets, they're shooting just a phenomenal clip, 59% here in the fourth. Inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Assisted.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pulls up on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Curry from the arc. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Three-pointer, Vucevic knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 14.
I'm not sure there's a better stretch 5 than Vooch. A legit three-point shooter.
Here's Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Dosunmu goes in.
And he just driving the stake into there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Bulls foul.
Chicago making some changes. Terry's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Levine. And Dragic is subbed in for Dosunmu. On defense, the Bulls. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Here's Claxton. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Dragic. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Outside Curry. Left side Simmons. Bridges outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozen. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
So it's Brooklyn now, down by 12. Bridges passes to Simmons, and there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. From behind the arc. Curry's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Double team on DeRozen. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Bridges outside. There's the triple. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
3 points.
Simmons has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's DeRozen. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
Checked in for Chicago.
Tony Bradley.
Chicago leading. Leans from outside. Claxton with a rebound.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th. Here's Dinwiddie. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And it's now only a 5-point Bulls lead. For 3, Dragic. Counted from distance. Dragic has got his first 3 points of the game.
A fiery competitor with an effective jump shot. Dragic will pull up right in your face if he has to.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 8. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls. target. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Both good from the line that time.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
The 3, Dragic. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
With the floater, Dinwiddie, no good. Well, Chicago's shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Jones. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Curry. Cashes in the 12-footer. Curry's got 30 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bulls.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
That's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeMar DeRozen.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Claxton with a rebound. Now Dinwiddie. Can't nail the jumper. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thank you so much. Vooch, it's got to feel great to just get a win. How important was this one?
It was very important for us. We had quite a bit of a rough stretch lately, a lot of losing, and it's not easy to deal with it, but tonight we came out, we got it done, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you need a game like this to kind of get going. It was a big win for us. We needed to add one more to the winning column, so big for us. I think it helps with our confidence, so that was good for everybody.
It's great to know if you keep your head down, it'll pay off. Thanks so much, Vooch.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.